Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be going over how many Kaspa tokens you would need to become a millionaire. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
Now I want to start off with some technical analysis. We really have called Kaspa 3 times in a row. I initially called the falling wedge, which ended up breaking out. I then called the symmetrical triangle, which also broke out. And then in my most recent Kaspa video, I said due to the overbought stochastics, RSI, and the potential double top forming, that I wouldn't be shocked if Kaspa came down to these support regions. And if you look at the current Kaspa daily chart, it came down on a doji candle and wicked perfectly on that 0.032 region, and is currently trading at the top support line. Now what you'll notice at the moment is that the stochastics have completely reset and the RSI is starting to reset. Now what I would potentially be looking for is for price action to come down and touch the 21-day moving average, where it could then spike up. And then you could also argue that Kaspa is starting to form a potential bull flag, which break up 68% of the time, and the measured move would take you to a little bit over 5 cents. Now do keep in mind, Kaspa has been going parabolic recently. In order to actually hit that measured move, it will first need to break all-time highs, which are sitting at that 0.042 region. Now whether or not it can actually do that might depend on Bitcoin, as Kaspa and most other cryptocurrencies right now are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. And to that point, I want to show you guys Bitcoin on the daily time frame. So not much has changed since the last time I talked about Kaspa. Bitcoin still has extremely oversold stochastics and an extremely oversold RSI, and the bearish indicators are still visual. Price action is still trading beneath the 21-day moving average, and it also could still form a potential Bart-Simpson pattern, both of which are bearish signs. Now on Bitcoin's weekly time frame, there's still a very bullish indicator, which if you look at the moving averages, the 21-day just recently crossed the 200-day moving average. That is a golden cross, and typically that signals an explosive move is coming for Bitcoin. However, right now Bitcoin is trading away from the 21-day moving average. So oftentimes what you will see is Bitcoin will come down, wick, and touch the 21-day moving average, and then it will bounce off of there as support. But just realize anything can happen. Macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So all of a sudden, if it comes out that the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF gets accepted, that could skyrocket Kaspa and the rest of the crypto market. On the contrary, if it comes out that XRP's case gets reversed, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just keep an open mind. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button if you want to continue making gains in the crypto market. Now, before I get into how many Kaspa it will take to become a millionaire, I'm going to go over what Kaspa is for those of you that don't know. So Kaspa is currently trading at a price point of 3.5 cents. It has a market cap of 714 million, a max supply of 28.7 billion, and a circulating supply of 19.9 billion. That's about 69% in circulation. Kaspa reached its all-time high only 4 months ago at just over 4 cents, and it's currently retraced 14% since then. And there are very few projects that have reached an all-time high during the bear market. Now, Kaspa is a proof-of-work cryptocurrency which implements the Blockdag protocol. Unlike traditional blockchains, Blockdag does not orphan blocks created in parallel, rather allows them to coexist and orders them in consensus. And Kaspa is actually a Blockdag, which the first major thing I want to point out is that it runs on proof of work. So most layer 1 cryptocurrencies these days run on proof of stake, where a validator's probability to confirm the next block is directly correlated to how many tokens they have staked, by nature making most proof of stake blockchains a lot more centralized. The rich are always going to have more power, more control. Kaspa running on proof of work is a lot more decentralized, and the reason that a lot of blockchains these days don't run on proof of work is because it has been thought to not be scalable. However, because Kaspa runs on Blockdag, they have supposedly found a way to scale, which would make them the first ever blockchain, or Blockdag in this case, to have solved the blockchain trilemma of scalability, decentralization, and security, which would be huge for the crypto space. And essentially Kaspa's goal is to be a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, similar to what Bitcoin was designed to be. However, because Bitcoin has such a scarce supply at only 21 million, it is a lot more like digital gold. Kaspa aims to be like digital silver, which if you look back in history, silver has always been a better currency as it's been more abundant. Yes, Bitcoin has always held its value better and has been more scarce, making it probably a better investment over time. However, due to its scarcity, no one actually wants to spend their Bitcoin, so it kind of fails at its initial goal, which was to be a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Now, another major selling point for Kaspa is the founder Yonatan Sompolinsky. He's a postdoc CS at Harvard University on the MEV research team, and his 2013 paper on the Ghost protocol is cited in Ethereum's white paper. Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, has showed respect to the Blockdag protocol, which I believe is a narrative that can garner a lot of hype in the next bull run. Now, when you go to Kaspa's website, they're the fastest open source, decentralized, and fully scalable layer 1 in the world's first Blockdag, a digital ledger enabling parallel blocks and instant transaction confirmation, built on robust proof of work engine with rapid single-second block intervals, built by industry pioneers and led by the people. And if you guys are interested in recommend joining Kaspa's community. They have a really good Discord, Telegram, and Reddit. And from my perspective, Kaspa has one of the best communities in the entire crypto space. At this point, it's almost a cult-like following. It is crazy. Now, when you look at Kaspa's Twitter, they have 68,000 followers, and the major news I want to cover is their most recent tweet, a significant step forward for the Kaspa community. A crowdfunding campaign has launched for a listing on a tier 1 exchange. Remember, support isn't just monetary. Let's spread the Kaspa word and grow together. Now, there are multiple things I want to point out about this. First of which being major tier 1 listing. If that is Binance or Coinbase, that could be massive for Kaspa, as that will help significantly for the overall adoption, as it will make it significantly easier for the average person to actually get into Kaspa. And then I have also heard people talking about how they don't like that Kaspa does crowdfunding. Now, here's the thing. Kaspa had a completely fair launch. They didn't have a bunch of VCs investing in them, which yes, can hurt a little bit from a growth standpoint. However, from an overall fundamental standpoint and price action standpoint, I think that's fantastic, because that means in the next bull run, if Kaspa is skyrocketing, you're not going to have a bunch of VCs dumping the price on you. Now, that's just the way that I see it, but I understand everyone perceives things in different ways. And Kaspa is continuing to post pretty much every single day, which is a great thing to see. When you're looking for a project that you believe could be a great investment long-term, you want an active team, you want an active community. Now, let's play around with some numbers and let's find out how many Kaspa it would take to become a millionaire. So as we discussed earlier, Kaspa's market cap is a little bit over 700 million. Cardano is just shy of 11 billion, and XRP is about 37.7 billion. If you go to market cap of and you put Kaspa in and you put ADA in, theoretically, if Kaspa were to reach the market cap of Cardano right now, it'd be trading at a price point of 55 cents, and that'd be a 15x. Now, if Kaspa reached this price point, you would need about 1.8 million Kaspa in order to become a millionaire. However, if you guys believe that Kaspa could reach XRP's market cap, which is 37.7 billion, Kaspa would be trading at a price point of $1.90, and that'd be a 52x. At that point, you would only need 529,000 Kaspa to become a millionaire. Now, if you go to CoinGecko, they have a very cool feature. So you have the ability to type in a certain amount of Kaspa coins, and then it would tell you how much USD that would cost right now. So if it reached Cardano's market cap and you needed roughly 1.8 million coins, that would cost you $65,000 right now. However, if it reached the market cap of XRP and you needed 529,000 Kaspa coins, then you would need an investment right now of $19,000. So the reality of Kaspa right now is that you do need a pretty solid initial investment if you're going to become a Kaspa millionaire, at least in my opinion. Now, if you believe Kaspa can go way higher than XRP's market cap, then perhaps you need a smaller amount, but that's something you're going to have to determine on your own. Now, the reason that I am super bullish on Kaspa long term is because of its completely fair launch, the fact that it's the world's first Blockdag, it has supposedly solved the blockchain trilemma, and last but not least, it was born during a bear market. Kaspa has a market cap of over 700 million, and it has never experienced a bull run. Like right now, it's not even listed on Binance or Coinbase. Imagine what it can do at the heights of a bull market. Now, I want to be clear. In the short term, I am not super bullish on Kaspa. It has went parabolic recently, and I do think it is due for a little bit bigger of a correction. But long term, in my opinion, I think the technology is very unique, and it has a very unique selling point, coupled with a lot of narratives that can be pushed in the next bull run. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how do you guys feel about Kaspa? Please consider doing me a favor and hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
I'm hitting the ground running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand, and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome, I'm a